one a little bit differently.
Yeah, with the phone.
Yeah, with the phone.
Your camera broke.
No, my camera's out there.
Okay, I like it.
We're gonna make it all about you right now, Ed. First of all, what is going on here? You're in pajamas.
Yeah.
Explain.
So at the last fight, I just made a comment to Canelo about his pajamas, and he asked me if I wanted a pair. And literally 24 hours later, one of his guys delivered a pair of Dolce & Gabbana pajamas. So I know right now, to be honest with you, we've just got off the stage, had like 6 or 7 missed calls from Dolce & Gabbana, and just want to bring me in for the new collection. To be honest with you, you know, obviously feel as though I'm the new look for the new calendar year. So,
yeah, right.
No, I promised I'd wear them for the Wayne, so I kept my promise. I tried them on in the room, and I went, you can't wear them.
I thought it was some sort of like Miami Vice
Do you know
sort
what?
of
Actually,
thing we were
around
going
here,
for.
because we're in a bubble, like it's wasted.
Yeah.
But you know, I promised I'd wear them, so I kept my word.
If you stick around, you should definitely wear it out. I'm sure you'd fit in with a lot of the locals.
Exactly. Little chain,
Yeah,
you know, like
exactly.
the clear sunglasses.
There you go. You got it. You got the whole thing going on. So obviously we just finished up with the fight. I didn't get to see the weigh-in because I was outside. But how did each of them look?
Look great. I mean, look, you know, Yildirim and Amit, like they're crazy, aren't they? Like they're proper fighting people, tough guys, you know. And what I like about Yildirim is I really believe he will give it everything tomorrow night. He won't come in and freeze. He won't run around the ring and try and survive. He'll try and win the fight. It's very dangerous against Canelo Alvarez, but it will lead to a great fight. And you know, last night I watched the Durrell fight back, and I felt that was like a fight that was going either way. I felt that Yildirim was actually coming on strong, and Durrell's a good fighter, so Yildirim can fight. But he is facing, in my opinion, the pound for pound of the sport.
Ryan Garcia's here.
Yeah, everyone's coming. You got Ryan Garcia, you got Tank, I think Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney, I think Spence is coming, Charlo, Demetrius Andre, and some huge stars coming tomorrow night, like huge.
Okay.
I don't want to say too much, but we've got something dropping tomorrow night. It's going to blow everyone's socks off, trust me.
Really? Is it The Rock?
No, it's bigger than that.
Okay. All right. Speaking of Ryan Garcia, do you plan to sort of talk to him about...
We did a bit earlier.
Devin Haney's
I'm a
situation?
massive Ryan Garcia fan. I think he's amazing for the sport. We just have a little bit of a disagreement where I think he should be fighting Devin Haney. Like, he took the Luke Campbell fight. That was a final eliminator for Devin Haney. So when he won, and that was a risky fight for him, and I give him props for that win. I thought Luke Campbell would win that fight. So I'm like, I understand that if you get Pacquiao or you get Tank, then I can't complain. But if you don't get those guys, you really must fight Devin Haney. Oh, Devin Haney don't really interest me. Why? You know, is it because you guys have fought each other in the past or whatever? But that's a massive fight. The broadcasters want it. It sells out the Staples Centre like that.
Yeah.
It's a brilliant fight. We keep talking about these 4 kings, don't we? You know,
Yeah.
They're not going to become kings unless they fight each other.
4 Kings 2.0.
Yeah, exactly. But those guys were kings because they fought each other once, twice, 3 times.
Right.
And that's what we've got to see. So I said to him, I fully respect you going after Tank and Manny Pacquiao, but they don't look like they're materialising. So if they're not, don't duck Devin Haney because you're mandatory. So hopefully we get that fight, but it's going to be like everybody's here for Canelo Fight Week.
When you went into bid for the fight with Teofimo, did you anticipate at any point that Triller was going to be walking in?
Yeah, I heard they were going to bid. I said to Mike Coppinger, actually called me in the morning and said, oh, you'll win this bid, you know. And I said, we won't. I said, someone will outbid us because someone will do something crazy. You know, there's been a lot of talk about the bid. So, you know, ultimately, and, you know, there's been a lot said about what Arums said and stuff like that. Ultimately, our broadcaster wanted to try and bid for that fight, and so did I. So we made a bid that we felt was the right price for that fight. It was 1.3 million more than Top Rank, but Triller came in as a disruptive platform, like DAZN were 2 years ago. We would have done the same thing. Do you know what I mean? So I think it's brilliant for boxing. One, because it shows everybody that there's more money, there's more broadcasters, there's more platforms trying to break into this sport that's supposedly dead. It's not dead, it's red hot. And how great for Teofimo Lopez and George Kambosos. One, because George Kambosos just set himself up for life. And 2, because Teofimo Lopez went out and beat Vasily Lomachenko. So he deserves all the money. Do you know what I mean? So for me, I think this is such a dangerous sport that give the fighters the money. Stop talking about, oh, this guy's not worth that, I want a house in Bel Air and, you know, blah, blah, blah. No, these are the guys, they're the talent. They're the guys that are risking their health, their life at times for our entertainment. And I'm not saying that just pay fighters silly money, but when someone achieves something like Teofimo Lopez has, like he took the gamble against Vasily Lomachenko for shit money, quite frankly, because he felt that if he won, he would open the keys to the bank.
Right.
And when the offer came, the offer was much smaller than the Lomachenko fight.
What did you make of Bob Arums' comments, though?
We're going to go back. Bob's given up. Do you know what I mean? He doesn't care anymore. He can't be bothered to, like, he's speaking his mind, right? Which you have to respect. But at the same time, you can't think that you're going to build a promotional company and have a relationship with fighters when you're talking so disrespectfully about them. So I bet people at Top Rank are just watching Bob Arum interviews going, oh my God, but you've got to respect Bob because he's 90, he doesn't care less.
We were just talking about that. Do you remember? We were saying the older you get, the
That's
less
what I'm
you
saying.
give a
No,
shit.
but he does. He goes, I don't give a shit. This is what it is. He ain't worth the money, so fuck him. Like, but it's a disaster for Top Rank because the fighters will turn against someone that doesn't care for their fighters in that way. And it's like I said, it's not about just giving people money, but when they achieve something like Teofimo Lopez, reward him.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? So
Let the rewards be great.
Yeah.
Well, thank you
We'll
so
be
much,
back in one
Ed.
sec,
Thank
yeah.
you. Oh, hey there, fight fans. Didn't see you there. If you guys haven't already subscribed to my YouTube channel, make sure you go to do so by clicking right here, or else.